You are alone in your kitchen. The house is silent. One bite. Then it stops. Your airway is blocked. You try to cough. Nothing comes out. You grab your throat. No sound, no air, no one is there. This is not a rare situation. Over 50,000 people in the United States die from choking every year. Many of them were seniors, eating alone, with no one around to help. After 60, the risk goes up. Swallowing muscles weaken. Certain medications dry the throat. And most people believe they cannot survive choking alone. That belief is wrong. There are techniques you can use on your own body to push the blockage out. Here are 7 of them, starting from least powerful and building to the one that saves the most lives. Step 1. Stop moving and force yourself to stay calm. Every instinct will tell you to panic. Do not. When you panic, your throat muscles tighten, the exact opposite of what you need. Research from the University of Michigan found that patients who panicked caused the blockage to go deeper in nearly 30% of cases. Adrenaline and cortisol flood your system and cause you to gasp inward sharply, which can pull the food further down and turn a partial blockage into a complete one. Instead, stop all movement. Recognize what is happening. Tell yourself firmly that you know exactly what to do. Emergency specialists at Stanford recommend preparing a short mental phrase ahead of time, something like, "I know the steps." Practice it until it becomes automatic. The calmer you stay, the more oxygen your body conserves, and the more time you buy yourself to act. Step 2. Grab your phone and call emergency services right now. You do not need to speak. Dial and leave the line open. Dispatchers are trained to send help when they hear choking sounds or even silence from an open line. Modern 911 systems can locate you through your cell signal, even if you say nothing. If you wear a medical alert device, press it immediately. It takes 1 second and connects you to a monitoring center that will dispatch paramedics to your address. The American Heart Association recommends keeping your phone next to your plate every time you eat, not charging across the counter, not in the bedroom. A study from Brigham and Women's Hospital found that in most choking fatalities among seniors living alone, a phone was present in the home, but simply not within reach. Calling for help and saving yourself physically are not 2 separate tasks. Do both at the same time. Step 3. Stand up and lean your upper body forward. Get to your feet and tilt your torso forward at about 45 degrees, head pointing toward the floor. When you sit upright or lean back, gravity works against you and helps the blockage settle deeper. When you lean forward, gravity shifts to your side and begins pulling the stuck object back toward your mouth. A study published in the journal Resuscitation found that a forward-leaning posture increased the success of coughing and abdominal thrusts by up to 25% compared to sitting upright. If you cannot stand, scoot to the edge of your chair, bend forward as far as you can, and grip the table for support. This position also opens space between your diaphragm and throat, giving your lungs more room to build pressure for what comes next. Step 4. Cough as hard and as deliberately as you possibly can. If any air is still moving through your throat at all, even the faintest wheeze or squeak, your airway is not fully sealed. That means you can still cough. But this is not random frantic coughing. It is a staged diaphragmatic cough. Draw in the smallest breath you can manage, hold it for half a second to build pressure behind the blockage, then blast it out from deep in your diaphragm with maximum force. Researchers at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center measured airflow speeds during different coughing techniques and found that a proper deep diaphragmatic cough generates air velocity approaching 500 miles per hour at the point of obstruction. That is genuinely enough force to clear most food blockages. The mistake most people make is coughing in weak, shallow bursts from the upper chest. Instead, think of each cough as a single explosive blast. Drive your upper abdomen hard against a chair back. If coughing has not worked, you need to escalate. Find a sturdy chair and position the top curved edge of the chair back against your upper abdomen, in the soft area just above your belly button and below your ribs. Grip both sides of the chair firmly. Then drive your body forward and downward against that hard edge with a sharp, aggressive thrust. This replicates the Heimlich maneuver, using the chair as the external force instead of another person's hands. The American Red Cross officially teaches this as the primary self-rescue method for solo choking, with documented success rates comparable to the standard two-person technique. Each thrust must be sharp and forceful, not a slow lean. Think of it as trying to fold your body in half over the chair back. Perform 5 to 6 thrusts in rapid succession. Seniors with osteoporosis should not hesitate. A sore abdomen is far better than the alternative. Slam your upper back against a wall edge or door frame. Most people have never heard of self-administered back blows, but emergency physicians increasingly recognize them as a highly effective complement to the abdominal thrust. Position your upper back close to a wall corner or the edge of a door frame, then thrust your body backward sharply so that hard edge strikes the space directly between your shoulder blades with real impact force. The European Resuscitation Council ranks back blows as a frontline treatment for choking, alongside abdominal thrusts, while the chair thrusts push air upward from below the blockage. Back blows create a percussion shockwave that travels through the chest wall and can vibrate the stuck food loose from where it may be wedged or suctioned against the airway walls. A study in the British Medical Journal found that alternating between abdominal thrusts and back blows increased successful clearance by 30% compared to using either technique alone. Perform 5 hard back impacts against the wall, then switch to 5 abdominal thrusts against the chair. Keep alternating. Step 7. Drop to the floor and perform the ground self-Heimlich. If everything above has not worked, this is your most powerful move. Emergency physicians at the American College of Emergency Physicians identify this as the single most critical self-rescue skill a person living alone can learn. And it works even for seniors with limited upper body strength. Get to the floor. Form a double fist with both hands and place it against the hard floor just above your navel. Start in a kneeling position with your fists between your stomach and the ground. Then let your full body weight fall forward and downward so that the impact drives your fists hard and deep into your upper abdomen. A study published in the Annals of Emergency Medicine found that this floor-based method produces nearly twice the abdominal compression force of standing chair thrusts. Because you are using your entire falling body weight as the driving force rather than just arm and core strength. Each drop must be quick and hard. Push back up to your knees and drop forward again immediately. Multiple rapid compressions build cumulative pressure behind the blockage with each impact. Emergency physicians report significantly higher survival rates in patients who had practiced this technique in advance before ever needing it. Those are your 7 steps. Stop and stay calm. Call for help. Stand and lean forward. Cough with everything you have. Drive into a chair. Slam against a wall. Drop to the floor. Knowing these steps costs you nothing but a few minutes. Not knowing them when the moment comes could cost you everything. Practice them. Share them with someone you love. Choking happens fast and without warning. But now you have a plan. And that plan is the difference between panic and survival.